I feel about the very country. I feel about being medicine health.
No.
Yeah, we took Ellen Johnson because she's from Harvard University.
Yeah.
What would the book do for him? No passion for development. Then we know Joshua will put the meanest man in the whole world.
Yeah.
It's not me.
Connections there, you not get it. Yeah.
You have no connection.
Yeah. Just say that all kind of things that just happen here. No he, no tea.
When he was 12 years older early, Ellen did not want him to become president. So Ellen did not introduce him to many leaders. Ellen was doing her thing on her own. She was traveling from country to country and kept a man in the garage for 12 years, according to Boyka himself.
Yes.
That means he was not empowered to meet any leader. When the African leader themselves need support from the West.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
All African leaders need support from the West.
Yeah.
No African leader will help another African leader with money for development.
Yeah.
In the West.
Yeah.
It does not have that contact. The standards got a trap of Boyka.
Okay.
Because when we have wrote, the Senate did a comprehensive report of their findings and attached the Supreme Court ruling and the amnesty law and everything. And the position statement for those commissioners who decided from Brady to where. And said the way forward is a Panama House discussion for peace. Then when Boyka come now, he is deceived by coming there, by the Dillon there, Nombi there, and he now where he's just thinking all kind of way, Boyka, all kind of thing. He won't go after people. Then, the CDC still control the lower house, the upper house.
Mm-hmm.
So they went, some kind of thing they did, Magatiti, they did a resolution that passed, because of money crossing.
Yeah.
Then they sent it to the Senate.
Mm-hmm.
Then something happened, wow! All of them almost signed to Yombi house. Then they brought it that Tuesday morning. They didn't tell me they had it for me. Oh! Then when I heard what was happening, it was remain 2 persons to sign. That was me, that was Bani, Jim Bani. Now when I went to Kun, I said, what is going on? You were here when we had sent paper, and you were here with our own leadership, and we sent the report with all documents, legal documents, to guide where. Then Boyka benefited from the 2010 decision by the Supreme Court to be involved in the election in 2011 because he was not wrong with Ellen.
You're right.
He benefited.
You're right.
Then after serving Ababa for 12 years now, he's now president now. We finished campaign for that kind of woman, then he wants to persecute us. He does going to persecute us. So what is going on with Kun? Then Kun said, well, what I will do for you is to help you with lawyer. Your partner said, go look for lawyer. So from Kun offered, my own son offered that I went and signed a resolution. I many seconds why you all did this. You know what they told me?
No.
Resolution is not a law. So starting the resolution, I mean, we agree. Bring it now. When Boyka send a bill, they will not put all the law before now and back it.
Oh, okay. That was a smart move.
I said correct move.
Yeah. When we were there, the Boyka, we used to go to him, even fee Boyka because of his title. Make him comfortable because of a title. But you see what he's doing? You get a lot of gangsters around here and thinking that Liberia is afraid of gangsters. It's a lie.
But you should be concerned as well. Why it is true that you're in opposition, you should be concerned. You also have a responsibility to maintain the peace of the country. Though the burden has shifted on the government to maintain the peace.
AB, I've always kept the peace of the Republic of Liberia.
Okay.
During Ellen time, I've kept the peace. During President Dota, I kept the peace. Amos Oyota, I kept the peace. Charles Taylor, I kept the peace. I have never broken anything in this country. I work for peace in our country, and I'm on record. Even the United Nations know that I work for peace. So I'm not trying to break the peace. What I'm telling you that those people that say they came to rescue us, they are breaking the laws of the Republic, and it is wrong. If you can't see it, AB, It is wrong. It is wrong. Because in the government that I serve, training position was respected. Today, you can say that you're taking the person off because he associated with somebody. No, but you see, we are different. The respect I have for Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, I kept that respect. And the respect I kept for her, to respect the laws of the Republic. I even work with Ellen Johnson as a peace ambassador. I don't have a issue of keeping the peace of the country. Of course, we are peaceful. But we will not allow people to break our laws and then intimidate people and we just sit. That would never happen. You know, we in opposition, Ellen Johnson, Madam Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, let me give her the respect because that's somebody that I respect so much. She did some things that we disagreed and we went to her and spoke to her. By the rule of law, you know, we have the right to protest and we protest. We went to Ellen and she understood that. She came on the table and we talked.
2025 budget will determine his clear vision for the country. Okay, so it also includes the development on some of these problems. For instance, I know it can be argued understandably that the overpower bridge that the Chinese government is about to build and the road from Cassidy Boulevard to 12th Street, they were all in the Puebla. That's true. But it was blocked in the Puebla. The President Bouaca's visit to China, reassuring China that when we are taking action on the global stage, we will take it with our own interest first as a country, not to please any other person before Nigeria's interest, and then people fighting, then will join inside and will stand.
Just a final question. Yeah.
So, you see, he visited to the FOCA, to the China Africa Forum, has now got China excited with the new commitment to come do this project. They are in town already. You call the Minister of Public Works, he will tell you the Chinese government will waste time when they say they want to do something. But when you start on their interest, then you're in problem with them. Now, anytime we want to do anything on the global stage, the first question we should be asking, what's in it for us as a country and people? And if what's in it for us is good as a country and people, if other countries benefit from the trickle-down effect of our vote, okay. But we must never again vote on something that will hurt ourselves as a country and people.
Thank you. So, again, Honorable Chairman,
Great.
I want to say thank you to you, Liberia, who tell us today. I want to say thank you to our motorcyclists, to our truck cyclists. We want to say thank you. Thank you that you stood with us. You defeated all of the lies. And let me say this to you, Mr. President. We promise that until you receive our petition, we will not present our petition to any criminal. We are aware that Richard II is a role, and we will not present our petition to him. To you, Mr. President, your people collected over 14 million from 4 Morobo people. That is the highest level of evil I have ever seen in my entire life. You promised to provide jobs for our motorcyclists. You took away the only means of livelihood. You beat them, you killed them. You have arrested over 10,000 motorcyclists. You are bringing at different police stations and schools and examples. We are here to challenge you. Your best rule is enough is enough. We are come to say enough is enough. We the motorcycle are come to say enough is enough. Amanda, thank you so much. Mr. Chairman, I want to say thank you. Thank you. Thank you ever so much. Give it honorable attention, please. Hey, people struggle. Whoa, Joseph Bada, whoa. Boo, Joseph Bada, woo. Boo, Joseph Bada, woo. Thank you very much. You want to put a hands together for yourself, please? Thank you. You want to say thank you very much for showing up to the young people across the 17 electoral districts of Massachusetts County. We want to speak to you, to our young women and girls. One man who happens to be the Minister of Internal Affairs, he wrote a letter. Today he's still the Minister of Internal Affairs. Process human has not been investigated. Joseph Parker came here. He lied to us that you'll get multitude of jobs. No job, no progress for young people. We want to say to you, we are happy today that we have come here. But we have come here, like the chairman said, to present a petition to Joseph Parker. If Joseph Parker does not show up, we will not present our petition to anybody. And we are emphatic about it. I want to say to the people of the Youth League, congratulations on your professional
The flag. The flag.
If you cannot lead us, you must lead. And we mean what we say. If we cannot lead us, you must lead. Enough us. Enough us. Thank you.
Yes. My fire.
My fire. You're here today. Tell us why you're here for.
I'm here to receive my father benefit.
The father benefit.
I need to receive the power.
Okay. So let's.
And yes, my fire.
My fire. You're here today. Tell us why you're here for.
I'm here to receive my father benefit.
The father benefit.
But I need to receive the president.
Oh, the president of the Republic of Liberia.
Yes.
Are you from one of the group? What's the name of the group you're from?
Power.
Okay. So let's go. You're here to receive the president. How far are you coming from to receive the president here?
I'm from the Kasadi Burova.
Kasadi Burova.
Yes.
You guys are how many numbers have come from your group to receive the president?
Plenty, but I don't know.
You don't know that.
Give the president.
Oh, the president of the Republic of Liberia.
Yes.
Are you from one of the group? What's the name of the group you're from?
Power. People in Nigeria.
Okay. So let's go. What's the name of the group you're from?
Power. People in Nigeria.
Okay. So
Power. People in Nigeria.
from
Power. People in Nigeria.
okay. So let's go. You're here to receive the president. How far are you coming from to receive the president here?
I'm from the Kasadi Boulevard.
Kesari Boulevard.
Yes.
You guys are how many numbers have come from your group to receive the president?
Plenty, but I don't know.
Don't know them.
Health workers, teachers, soldiers' wives, rock crushers, robot tackles, charcoal sellers, civil servants, and every day. We stay united.
Talk to another brother here. Welcome, Chief.
Yeah,
What is your name?
I'm Paul Kuba.
Say what?
Dennis Paul.
Dennis Cooper. Yeah, Mr. Cooper, welcome. You're here today at the front of the airport. What's your mission here today?
We came here leader for our benefit.
You came here with a leader for your benefit.
Yeah,
What kind of benefit are you here for?
Apple.
Huh?
Apple.
Apple?
Yeah.
So, Apple is what type of group?
Really. I was small, really. I was not good.
You don't know.
Yeah.
But your manager say you're coming today for your benefit.
Yeah.
And what are you here for?
Yeah.
So the benefit of what? That money, that what? What's the benefit?
Yeah, I'm
Leader for your benefit.
yeah.
What kind of benefit are you here for?
Apple.
Huh?
Apple.
Apple?
Yeah.
So Apple is what type of group?
Really. I was small, really. I was not good.
You don't know.
Yeah.
But your manager say you're coming today for your benefit.
Yeah.
And what are you here for?
Yeah.
So the benefit of what? That money, that what? What's the benefit?
Yeah, that money.
Money benefit.
Yeah.
Okay. What kind of benefit are you here for?
Apple.
Huh?
Apple.
Apple?
Yeah.
So Apple is what type of group?
Really. I was small, really. I was not good.
You don't know.
Yeah.
But your manager say you're coming today for your benefit.
Yeah.
And what are you here for?
Yeah.
So the benefit of what? That money, that what? What's the benefit?
Yeah, that money.
Money benefit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Terrible levels. The nation is bleeding, and the storm clouds of arrest grow darker each day. Amanda. We can no longer remain silent while our rights are trampled on, our future stolen, our democracy dismantled before our physical eyes. Therefore, we, the suffering citizens of the Republic, issue this petition with urgency and resolve, demanding immediate action on the following critical national concerns. Whereas, since taking the oath of office, President Joseph Yema Walker has failed to demonstrate genuine commitment to fight against corruption. His refusal to prosecute corrupt officials while personally indulging in extravagant charter flight and a fleet of luxurious Lexus vehicles has sent a dangerous signal to those in power. By choosing personal comfort over national sacrifice amid a collapsing economy, the president has not only failed to lead by example, but has also actively enabled a system where corruption flourishes. This pattern of aiding and abetting fiscal looting among the government elite has created an environment of impunity where public officials enrich themselves at the expense of the suffering masses. Amanda. One count. Bag up. Whereas Mamaka ability, a key figure in the administration, is centrally implicated in the putting on for sexual spending.
No way. We the market will sell it before our children go to school. They pay like community by itself. The government should know that. And they pay like community by itself. So you get that clear. Everybody wear the same control, Omika. Everybody put a year, you know, we get power and never take. You don't want to take out some of the go, Omika? No way. We the market will sell it before our children go to school. When we not say our children go to school, as we speak my children now, I even get registration money here in a month. Yesterday I came in 800. Tell me, Papa, tell how do we live? We used to the market. Some of us don't know both. Tell how to come in over all on live. Every day they say, Ray, he kicking people, carrying us on, bringing us up. Now the mayor said he got Ray work on the mayor. And when he come, we're not there. He can say the mayor say us. He now. We go to the mayor. When they were every day, they were not like that. We went to him. He said, I can't take anybody property because that time we want to sing the place. Because we were not selling on the place and in the building. He said, we're not taking anybody property. God can chase everybody was winning talking. We carry our own. But I carry their own. He said, you go come. We will go now like this. Say nothing. And we eat a mother. They bring her for people mother then. In the kind of mother, Papa, you can't see for them coming. So that the problem not there. Yeah. Everyone know that he was there in anger water. We get portion there, public get portion there. We want to confess the market is in new say why. And people be in they say the market for them. We go town. The mayor say the sewer put to town. The mayor say you get it, they say they get it. They answer we say we get it. We ready to public and we get portion. We get our own tea, public get our own tea. And the mayor get it. To show. Then the mayor say the way that I have public people come, public people go sense that. One man that they come back road. And then people came money to back road the brand. Anytime one way on the market they will stop. Anytime one way on the market they will stop. And one time one from the belly. Yeah. Then the mayor will tell us anything without one we tire. Then also they will go down. They go social order. They say they want people sorry. Money will get about once and Sunday and they bring everything down. So I'm saying that I didn't hear it. After we study here to what we're talking, they got a dump and our yet when I smart dumper. We the market, yes, we the one that they have to get to the point of working on. And I'm going to say, market, let's get to that to the market, yes, together. We said we would never pop to be president if we didn't want it. So we want to say, there. For you to please serve for we the single mother, we want to go to school. We don't dare to send our children to school to send. But when we come from market, they little bit for we take trouble in their head. We come from market, money on a top. Sunday, I was selling prayer for my family. He said, and I said, they play the celebrate, and I said, they play. They want me to go so yet. Who said, would I agree? They tell the put a stress on
200,000 for what?
When Liberians are desperate for leadership to deliver, 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 desperate to know the truth, when Liberians are desperate for leadership to deliver, desperate to know the truth, and desperate to know the real issues confronting the nation and the facts surrounding those issues. When Liberians are desperate for leadership to deliver, desperate to know the truth, and desperate to know the real issues confronting the nation and the facts surrounding those issues.
Right here on this very document, first people, and here we are. It's been wet in some areas. I don't know how it's been like in your area, but of course it's too wet, especially in Montserrat County. Rain falling in Painesville, sometimes part of town you don't experience rain, but it's been just like that. And we are here together, especially under this Joseph Boakar's administration. Here we are. The cries continue. Every day there's another story to tell. And those stories are accompanied by tears. Parents are going home. You know, during Ellen Johnson's leave time, she said, Papa Naka. This time, I don't know how papas are going home. It's quite terrible. Too terrifying. Everywhere you go, you're speaking to people who have their own stories to tell. It's no longer political. It's the actual reality. If you were to ask folks within the Unity Party, the sincere ones who thought that things will have changed, they will tell you squarely that we are disappointed. To the ministries and agencies, if you were to just toward them, just take one or two of them that you know to be Unity Party supporters. Just call them and tell them, man, how's everything here? The guys will tell you squarely that it's too disappointing. These are people that know people like us. Politics not between us. I just believe that we respected them for them holding their positions and think that they owe it to other party. We respected them. We respected their views. But nowadays, they are able to come and say, AB, just to tell you the Godfair truth, nothing good are coming for our country. And we are here together to do what we can for our country. And no matter what the circumstances are, we are certainly getting there. And we'll speak the truth and nothing else but the truth. We are unbending in what we do for our country. And we are very much grateful to the Almighty God that at least we've got one man whom we all can rally around because he shares similar vision as us. He drives whatever hopes and aspirations we had always had for our country. He is here now to champion that, except for people who don't want to acknowledge it, especially when God has brought in a wicked government, so that you will know wicked government from good government. And up to this date, you don't still want to acknowledge that our George Weah government was better for this country. Then, of course, it's left with you to live with it for the rest of your life, because you will never see any good thing. So, as a matter of fact, we are right here on this very day tonight, right here today, Thursday, and I'm grateful to the Almighty God that we are here together to do what we can for our country. And no matter what the circumstances are, we are certainly getting there. My name is Abraham Gosson. We are right here with you tonight. And this is quite a fascinating night. And we're going to be together here doing everything we can for our country. We are very grateful and will remain forever grateful. So this belated birthday to His Excellency former President George Manneh Weah, who celebrated his natal day yesterday that stormed the entire country. The internet, international-wise, was very much an era that was just buzzing. And we are very grateful that we're here. And we thank God so much for everything. Some of us, we are happy. We are not happy that things are tough on other people. We are not happy that things are very, very tough. No, it's just that we are happy that God is vindicating us. Because these things, we said it. And when they said no, we jump back into our, we are getting there. And we are getting there. We are certainly getting there. Because I was on the radio, during Weah administration, for every time I said we are getting there, the Unity Party people who didn't like the Unity Party, who didn't like the CDC. They say, oh, David, we are just saying, I'm president government, we are getting there. What are we getting here? They say we are getting there, talking there now today. They have seen the reason now to think that I was not saying we are getting there because I wanted for CDC. I'm still saying we are getting there. We are getting there hasn't changed. I'm constant. Those words God put in my mouth, they were not there for special kind of people. No. There are certain people who coin certain words that were just meant, or certain phrases that were just meant for people. I don't do that. I just ask God, and God just put it there. I didn't know that. I even used to say we are getting there. Certain people just used to notice it and say, AB, do you know that every time you are speaking, you say we are getting there, we are getting there. I said, but I don't know. I didn't know. He said, every time you say we are getting there, we are getting there, we are getting there. There are things you always say, we are getting there, we are getting there. What do you mean by we are getting there? Now I have to tell them, say, but in life, whether good or bad, you always get a good thing, you always get the bad things. It doesn't matter what it is. Who's in charge? But again, we are here together to do what we can for our country. And no matter what the circumstances are, we are, yes, we're getting there. We're getting there. What do you want for all to do now? I still saying they say we are getting there. Oh no, we are administration. I was saying we are getting there. There are people who used to use some phrases, they're not using it anymore. They're not using it anymore. But I am still using mine. Hey, we are getting there. In fact, it's a sentence. It's not even a phrase. We are getting there. The guy's not there to hear for me to say we are getting there. Oh, you don't want me to say we are getting there. We are getting there. And we'll get there. Good or bad, we'll get there. So with God, all things are possible. All things are possible. What a good thing, bad thing, possible. There's a difference between possible and positive. There's a difference. All things are possible. And not all possible things are positive. Some possible things are negative, while some possible things are positive. So if you have good hope, and of course you have faith in God that He will deliver something for you, then of course all things are possible positively. And for those people who are evil, that they are doing bad things and God told them to stop and they are not stopping, all things are possible negatively. And we'll get on them and getting on them, and they are suffering it as we speak. So we are grateful to the Almighty God. We are very, very grateful to the Almighty God. That God is at work. Sometimes I see some of the officials of government, they bow their heads. Or people who are associating with the government who are stay strong. And of course, associating with the government, they will bow their heads in shame. Because there is not the kind of government that they had expected or they expect. No. In fact, some of them physically they are ashamed in their community, but they can't do anything about it. Because this is a government that has no leadership. Let me put it that way. There's no leadership. Everybody control their own sector and they're doing their own thing. There's no leadership. No one is really in charge. The only time you see Boga, because he all the wickedness, so when wickedness then want to go on, then he takes it. You know, generally has Bola people there. The people that who can be fighting and doing all the terrorists, then who can be doing all of this. So now when somebody bombs somewhere because they know that the wicked, whatever, they can claim responsibility and say we the one did it. But nobody want to show, they say we did it, so that it will hurt you. That's how it looks like. But got a wicked man. So some of the things that are happening, what they call, but he claims it and he said we did it, or we are doing it. I am doing it, and that's just him. All the Baba thing. Yeah, so it's happening, and that's just him. There's nothing you can change about Omen Boga. That Omen is operating under Christ, and which is very terrible. Let me tell you something that happened in this country before we go any further. We got a lot of things to talk about. I saw my brother Samuel, let me say, Oliver Khan posting something about Joseph Yuman Boakai buying the fence that around his place. He want made a whole place his complex. After he got low, I said, "Oh, you know, you don't know that jealousy and envy Boga was just 1 year so again. You small boy Joseph Ejoria. How you be envying somebody who are richer than you? or who had always been rich and far ahead of you. How do you envy that kind of person? The man money now stolen money. The man sweat for it. They kick his foot. They kill here and all. They step on his toes. They grab a finger. They step on it with iron stalk. You know that time they used to be playing with iron stalk. They step on that man's finger and all. Then you used to take money from them when your finger and hurting, sometimes you injury, then what they call you taking it, giving it to your government. You Joseph Boakai the time you were in the government. You used to be bringing it. You know the man of feeding your government ever since. Then you sitting down there, you doing all of those things. But thank God that Brempo now knowing a real person. When we used to tell us, say, Joy, we are get a country at heart. Hey, you used to get there. Like Joseph Boakai get a country at heart. Where player, I hear the woman and crying. Oh, Joseph Boakai get a country at heart. You know what they call a country? That the people. So when they say get country at heart, that the people are heart. That's what it means. Nothing else. They see where the church is the people, not the building. Yeah. So get the people at heart. Get the people at heart. Get the people at heart. So when we'll be telling you some of these things, you don't know. There's a situation even going on in Bombing County. No, how do you call the place? Something happened terribly. I will expose other things tonight. You don't know what is going on. Things are bad. Things have gone bad for our country. You will not believe it. I will tell you some things tonight. You know the party people you get ready. Because I mean you're gonna listen, you'll be talking all kinds of things. I be managed to hear that one again. I am managed to tell you that one again. But what's another issue? We are getting there. With God, all things are possible. With God, all things are what? Possible. So the guy, that's bad. That's bad. Joseph Boakai's administration. But anyway, we are getting there. We are getting there. We are getting there. We are getting there. That's something I want to show you people. I'm about to show you it. Here's how wickedness have come to this country now. All those associating with Joseph Boakai, when they commit crime, they go free. I will take you to bond mines too. But let me take you first in a medical word. Remember during the course of the campaign, ELWA, with the help of Samaritan Purse, influence at ELWA Hospital. Every time Joseph Boakai got sick at ELWA Hospital, they used to carry him. I remember baby man was pregnant and she was admitted there. There are Sierra Leonean doctors at ELWA whom in the night they will put a radio on listening to me and they will be cussing me. Sierra Leonean doctors at ELWA. In the night, they will put the radio on and they will be insulting me. Why, baby man? Right there, listening to them. And they don't know who's around. So the whole ELWA area, that why you saw every time Joseph Boakai got sick, he felt more comfortable at ELWA Hospital. Because Samaritan Purse and all were renting from Joseph. In fact, I don't know whether they say renting, whatever it is. That they are helicopter and thing that they used to get to Joseph Boakai for, you know what, they were renting from Joseph. I don't know whether they say renting from him from an area in Foya, Lofa County. So the entire hospital had been politicized long. If they were to do any wrong in terms of medical malpractice, they are free. Nothing will happen to them under Joseph Boakai's administration. Remember recently there was a situation about a medical doctor who died. through a medical malpractice. This time, their own doctor working with them, he died at that hospital. Due to wrong medical application. They called the family. They made them to sign paper to waive it. At what point does the government of the Republic of Liberia come in? Government of Liberia, look, when it comes to these kind of medical malpractices and so forth, it's not left with the families or other parties to negotiate. The Liberian Medical and Dental Council and so forth, what did they do? No, they left it with the parties to negotiate. It's just that when rape takes place here, then you leave it with the parties to negotiate. They're happy. At what point does the state get involved? It's not only Joseph Boakai. So you leave it with the parties to negotiate. What happens to the hospital? Nothing. I will give you this. There is a paper that is signed. And I will show it to you right here tonight. It's just that we're on other things that why I decided to leave it. The Sunday thing I was saying, I wanted to talk about it, but we're on other things, and I didn't want to talk it. So let me talk about it tonight, which of course you'll be able to see it. There is a paper, there is something that was signed. They made a statement. The date is the 16th and 9/2025, and we're in October now, right? Yeah. This other signature that's on it from 16/9, the wife and all, they sign. And then they say, right? So they say here, this is that we, the honor sign. They're making a family to make a statement of non-investigation request. That means, how will you say the family should not do investigation? Is it at a court of the family to determine whether the state wants to do investigation or not? Can the family wake up and then waive murder and say, y'all came about, and what you waive it, or you go to the state? Can it happen? Where the family will wake up in this country, on our jurisdiction, where the family will wake up, say they can't in there, we left it, so the government should leave it. Can the government listen to the family and say the family say they want to pursue it, will drop the murder charge? Is that possible? Do you know why these things are state crimes? It's not unto the family. That's why the government will come in and spend the money. The government will provide the lawyers. That is why you have the prosecutorial team. They are not there. Each and every citizen of this country, we are properties of the government. We are properties of the government. Even the very property you own, that you call building, that's the property of the government. You buy everything you own, it originates from the government. All damages and things, yeah, the family can decide on that. But as to the actual thing that happened to the person, it's the state crime. It's not private crime. It's not private wrong. If that private wrong, private can negotiate. This is a state crime. These things, people killing people, medical malpractice, people are dying. These things amount to murder and all of those things. But you're sitting there, and then because Joseph Boakai is tied to ELWA hospital, they pressure the family to negotiate that there will be no investigation. The Liberia Medical and Dental Council or whatever health institutions that are here, the government institutions to regulate these things, they forget about it. They took hands off. They care less about investigation because this is an instrument they will use to carry that. Then they say, oh yeah. Then they call Joseph Boakai. Joseph Boakai say, that my hospital there at the time was sick, that the people were dealing with me. You just forget about that other thing. That's the kind of thing that went on. Let me read this thing to you. If it is very sound and anybody safe in this country, honor Joseph Boakai. Anybody who associates with Joseph Boakai, once you do wrong, you will go free. If there's anything the Joseph Ministry is already deal with, we just call Joseph Boakai say you're leaving. If there's anything the health sector is already deal with, Ministry of Health, whether the Liberia Medical and Dental Council, or whatever medical regulatory authority, they will call first. That ELWA you want to investigate, don't investigate ELWA that the press whole hospital there. Don't do it. So they now told them, say, y'all go talk to the family. Because the family will be causing noise and keep pressure on the government. So since the family will be causing noise, the medical regulatory authority responsible to investigate these kind of things, they abandon it and they told the ELWA, once you can tell the family to abandon it, because they will keep the pressure up. So once you can tell them, you sign it with them, no problem. That means there will be no investigation. And they sign it. That data dies in vain. This is what they wrote. They say, well, family settlement. They say family statement of non-investigation request. They say we the unassigned family members of Moses Jegbe. We the unassigned members of Moses Jegbe confirm that we are making this statement of our own free will and honor no duress. The Joseph Boakai administration now. Because ERWA is involved. Yeah, ERWA is involved. That's it now. Listen. They said we respectfully request that no further investigation be conducted by the police or the Liberia Medical and Dental Council. You see what I just told you? The police must not investigate it. The Liberia Medical and Dental Council must not investigate. Because once the family will not call on the medical council or the police to investigate, the whole matter dies. So once the family willing to waive it, then the police will say, we're not going inside it. So what they told them was, Joseph Boakai told them was, yeah, this country is terrible. What Joseph Boakai told them was, police, Liberia Medical Dental Council, you don't touch that case. ERWA, that the people that saved me when I was ready to die. So you don't touch it. You leave that case alone. So they too being there now say, but the family may want to come up with something. So let ERWA call the family and talk to the family if they can waive it. Let it waive it. Yeah, ERWA sign it, because I know that the family will keep the pressure on us. Can you imagine the kind of thing happening in this country? Jesus Christ of Nazareth. Huh? Then they said what? We respectfully request that no, they said we respectfully request, we are requesting. That means they are telling the Liberia Medical and Dental Council and the Liberia National Police, don't investigate. I don't know what point the citizen got right to tell the state what to do. I don't know. At what point? Also, you think when they're prosecuting some of those cases, they're prosecuting it because of the family business or that the family know. Murder is a crime. Crimes are state issue. That is state. You're committing a crime again. Now, what you the person who they kill somebody, you don't pay a dime. The person who the defendant, that the person will go look for a lawyer to pay dime. You, the state will pay for everything for you. Because it's not about you, it's for the state. Not the state. You are the state property. You are the state property. That's what it is. So the state takes it. So they are telling the very state to say waive it. That what? There should be no investigation. Further investigation. I mean, there were investigations ongoing by the Liberia National Police and Liberia Medical and Dental Council. But they signed it to tell them say there should be no further investigation. Because at that time now they have informed Joseph Boakai already. Joseph Boakai said, stop that whole investigation. You'll leave it. The man died, he died. Let them look for something and give it to the family. Here, there is the hospital that saved my life. Because for Joseph Boakai. So you see here, no further investigation being conducted by the police or the Liberia Medical and Dental Council regarding the death of Moses Jegbe, which occurred on September 15, 2025. No reason of that occurrence was even stated in the agreement. So what they said that they shouldn't investigate, they didn't even state it there. Then they came, they say, we the unassigned accept this, that this matter will be handled in a family way. You hearing the statement? They tell the state, say, don't put your hand inside. We the family will handle it our family way. We'll handle it our family way. That the agreement, we'll handle it our family way. And we take full responsibility for this decision. Who then signed? These are the people here. Family signatories. One Esther V.K. Jegbe, the wife, signed. Relationship to the deceased wife. Date 16th, the 9th, which is September 2025. Signed. Your signature is there. Then name. One Jonathan Jegbe, they say son, also signed since September 16th. Then they get one Adolphus, I don't know, Adolphus or Adolphus or something, KD or a Buffet or something, or pastor. They say a pastor or wedding pro or wedding pastor or whatever it is. Also, relationship to the deceased, also signed. I don't know, pastor or prophet or something like that. But let's leave that. Then the ERWA hospital also signed, right? They say hospital administration acknowledgement. They acknowledge the waiver. So they say, the honor sign representing the hospital administration acknowledge receipt of this family statement. The name of the honor sign persons are one Junab Ando Junab Gawe, administrator. Also got it. Then we'll get one Rebecca. Also, and I sign on behalf of the ELW hospital as acknowledging it that they waived it, that they killed a man. So they killed a man and waived it. Because Joseph Boaga at a hospital. ELW hospital and man hospital. As more killing can do that. So you see, all that kind of thing happening. You see, look, let me tell you something. This country has chakra. This country has very chakra. There is nothing in this country that can guarantee to you your tomorrow. If you live to see tomorrow, just tell God thank you. Just tell God, say thank you, that I not see the other thing. Because there's no guarantee of tomorrow for you. Because Liberia has no tomorrow. Why? Because you put Liberia in the hands of a futureless president. You know what they call futureless? Futureless means there's no tomorrow. The man who has no tomorrow in a favor, that the man you give your country to. So how do you expect yourself to be in tomorrow when you put your country in the hands of somebody who got no tomorrow? That man just living every day that he lives. He eats. He just think God bless him the next day. There's no future. There's no future that he has. He's futureless. I always use the word. So that man you gave your country to, and then you want for us to sit down here and think that there's a tomorrow you should be expecting. If you gave your country to somebody who has got no tomorrow, then you're expecting tomorrow. How do you do that? You get your country to the devil, then you say you expect good things to happen. How is that one possible? You see what's happening now? They want our death. They want that death. What happened to the rape case? They grabbed the other man from agriculture ministry, they carried him to jail. No DNA samples were done. Nothing was done. They carried him to jail. But the police were giving justification for Brian McGee because Brian is no longer in the country. There's no further investigation, even want to go again. Brian has left the country. Joseph Boaga is still keeping the man on suspension list. The man are even dismissed. So when they do wrong, it's good. Nobody goes to jail for it. Nobody is held to account for it. Once you are a Unity Party president, from the day Unity Party were coming and then they decided to free Queen Johnson for killing people, I knew that people were going to be going free for whatever wrong they ever did in this country. From that day, I knew. They kill people in Lofa County, Boaga free everybody. He is on Lofa. He free everybody. He is on Lofa County. They kill his kinsmen. Boaga free everybody. He grabbed Queen Johnson, then free them. And I wonder if things that those cases have ended. You just think they have ended? No. The statute of limitation does not cover those kind of things, though, because there are exceptions under the statute of limitation. So you just watch out. You'll see what will happen. There are things that will happen. I don't want to tell you that one. You gotta be laying down thinking that they're free. You gotta be sitting down there thinking that they are very free. We shall see. All the wickedness that Joseph Boaga doing in the country, you're not seeing it. Anybody associated with Joseph Boaga, don't be proud with them. They will kill you. It will go in vain. Nothing will come from inside. What other institution, what other individual associated with Joseph Boaga, they try you, they will kill you for nothing. Nothing will come from inside. So just forget about them. You know the party, don't be arguing with them. You argue with them, they will kill you. Nothing will come from inside. And I'm telling you, don't argue with them. Because they now know that the law is in their favor. The law is for them. When they do wrong, it's good. So don't hear here for nothing. If you ever identify any hospital or something associated with Joseph Boakai, don't go there to kill your person that in view. You will not get nothing out of you. You are not. Why would the police be doing this, allow this kind of thing? And you know what they call obstruction of justice? This statement alone is an equivalent of obstruction of justice. Because you're obstructing the police. Why will you sign the kind of thing here? Why will you sign it? On what basis are you even signing it? That you tell the police, say, don't investigate. You're obstructing. You are obstructing. You're not supposed to do that. The family never had to do that. It's not about them. It's about the state. And do you know why the state does that? The state does it for deterrence purpose, so that nobody will do the same thing. So even if you want to waive it, the state will do these prosecutions for deterrence purpose, to deter other people from doing it. That's why they are saying, no, if we leave it with families, then there will be no basis of the law. Because somebody will just kill somebody and say, no, any of my family member die, you'll leave it. Now murder. No, because they don't want for somebody else to think about killing somebody. That's why they will prosecute that man. They gave him the number of jail sentence or whatever it is, so that the next man who even contemplating killing, that man will say, I don't want to kill, I want for me to end up like that. So what is the essence of justice? What is the weight? What is the teeth? What is the fear that anybody will have for committing crime in this country if it can be negotiated now? If people can commit crimes and they just negotiate their way through it, then what's the essence? No wonder the increment in crimes every time. What? You think the state doing it in anything? They are doing it because no. They are doing it for deterrence purpose. Do you know why the prosecutor charged it on the Twitter in that way? So that nobody will think about bringing war. Nobody will think about supporting another country. That deterrence. It's not about the men who have done it already. They are not doing it because that person will come back to life. They are not doing it because they are not doing it. That's not the essence of the law. The main intent of the law, what the law intends to achieve, is deterrence. That's the most basic thing the law intends to achieve. Deterrence. So that even if you are free, you will not do the same thing again. So that even if somebody was thinking about doing the same thing, they will say, I'm doing it the way they're treating that man down there, I'm not doing it. Deterrence. That's the basic reason for which the law must take its course, to deter other people. That's why you hear people say, oh, we have to deter people. The man who has done it, he has done it, but we have to deter people. That's why even if you went to court and you went and told the law, say, oh yeah, I did it, oh, you forgive me, they will not just free you like that. You will face punishment for deterrence. That's why when you steal, they put jail sentence and then restitution, right? You will have to go to jail, then you restitute. The jail aspect is the deterrence purpose. Because money, anybody can steal and say, when you catch me, I will just put the money back. No, right? So once you go to court, on the basis, they would put a jail in there, then they tell you to pay the money back. Because they want to deter you. Nobody wants to go to jail. Nobody wants their liberty seized, so that nobody will do the same thing. That's what they do it for. So if we can now kill people all over, the Medical and Dental Council cannot investigate it anymore because of Joseph Boakai, then what the essence? People just kill people now. And then say family, they just negotiate and then just sign this paper. Once you free, Medical Council will not come here again, police will not come here again. Is that what it is? Is that what this country has turned into? That's why I just show you this paper so that you will see. And I want to thank you all. Whoever thought that Joseph Boakai was useless for this country, your thoughts were right. You can go above and go about in the streets and be proud of yourself. All those who supported the CDC, you can say you are proud of yourself today. That those who were your accusers, those who were there insulting you, they didn't deserve it. They didn't want the sort of it. Today, you can go around proud. We are discussing their government now. The government for which they were insulting people like us. How we better deal with this, that, and that. I just look at them and laugh. I said, you don't even know the people you're dealing with. You tell you some of us we are greedy? No. God prepared us and cooked us for this moment and knew these kind of times will have come. That's why we're not able for government jobs, no. But we still did what we could, and you people thought we're getting all the money from government. Yeah, because you don't think that it's possible. That people can believe in a cause and sacrifice. You never think it's possible. And I can understand your frustration because there are many young people in this country who will not stand and believe in anything unless there is something attached to it. I can understand your frustration. That's the kind of thing that we are faced with. People like us, we don't have time. Whether you like it or not, you want to say, oh yeah, that member, you know, I'm going to give me, you know what I got. Can you imagine cars that people drive today? They say that, Joe, we are buying me car. To the extent though, when you see me passing in the street, when they see somebody car, they say that, Joe, we are buying me car. That's their thinking. That nobody naturally can just believe in something and stand for that thing without getting anything from it. That's your thinking, and that's why you will never change, because you never think that that is what it's supposed to be. Naturally, that is why it ought to be. That you must stand for something and believe in it. That is what it is. That is what it ought to be. Look at what's happening. I'm about to call a reporter from China Union Operation Mines in Burmines. The Chinese people have returned. These people, they can abuse people. That's why you see the Chinese human being there. They got to have why on a CDC, CDC go sign, they human right abuse something against China. The Chinese are abusers. They are terrible. These Chinese people, they're not correct. There is a video that trended somehow back where the Chinese woman put the lady outside on the ring. Opa Moses had to go there to tackle that lady. And they had to teach Opa Moses assignment. These Chinese people, they are terrible. In Ghana, there's a video that I played, and that time was at Freedom FM, where the Ghanaians, when they told the Chinese, they told them, they say, you're coming our country, you there beating our people, you kicking them with karate, you back yourself out of this country. These people are very terrible. They can buy human right record. I can say that one clearly for you. The Chinese, they are terrible. Go to the China Union area now. Gregory Comer and the labor minister again in concert. In fact, the manager for the company, the ERU, armed ERU officer that's serving as driver to the manager of China Union. The labor minister has passed a mandate that no official of government should step on that plantation to do inspection or whatever unless they call him. Cry. Councillor Cry. Let me call this reporter so that you'll hear from him. Because you see some of these things, you know, people like us, we are here in this country, you will see the wickedness of this government. You will see the criminal activities of Joseph Boakai and his team. You will see it. You will see it. How many of y'all are go China and be passing around the way you're going to be passing in America here? You want to talk all your thing about America, you're talking. But at the area where they get your life, American people, they are there. Our brothers and sisters there, they are living their lives. Some of them making good money. They are building their thing here. In China, it will not work. I challenge you to say, in China, no, that they are Chinese good and you will go to facilitate and patronize or try to boost their economy. They will take no dumb thing, then the dumb here, that all you see. But that will not happen with America. We can talk what thing we want to talk. They are the safest havens as compared to China. These Chinese people, they tell you say they are corrupt people. I'm about to show you a picture. See this picture. I will show you a picture that you will see a Chinese man sitting down with gun as security at that China Union. They took the Liberian them from there. They put the Chinese there. Even on labor inspector or labor assistant minister went there. They say you will not enter here unless you call the minister. Because the minister and Gregory Comer and they found there. That's why they get there. So, hey, I see some of the things we can be talking. You say, oh, you need that thing, chief. We are here for you people. You will not recognize us until tomorrow. You will get to know what's up. We are here for you people. Because the kind of work that we're doing in the country for you, you don't even know it. You don't even know the kind of work that we're doing for you in the country. We let you tell you. People that are, let me see. What the people say I sent? Sorry, I tried to open up something. I can show you. Hey, don't worry. It's right here. Okay, good. The man coming call, yeah? You see the Chinese man sitting out to the gate, the policeman on top of him. They the one controlling the compound, they the one there. God. Wow. Could you imagine? Okay. The other Chinese man sitting out to the gate as the security. You got a small gun in your hands to shoot the citizens there in bomb mines. You can get ready to shoot. The man wake up to get ready to shoot the citizens and they point gun at them. Then the ERU men are standing right up here. They will get a gun to the Chinese people and tell them, say, you prepare yourself. Anybody who come here, they come here on the plantation, you shoot them, boom. That's just what going on that plantation. That's what going on that plantation. No official, no other official with the exception of Cooper Crack who can get there. Let me talk to this photo so that we hear from him. I just left for you to hear these things. Because you'll be thinking, oh, evidence, this, that, yeah. No, for me, we don't play politics out of these things. Oh. We don't play politics out of it. Because that's it. For the family that they were causing all the noise here and there. Terrible bunch of people, criminals. That's just who they are. And Keso, what's up? And yeah, let me speak with this guy. Kesedi, what's up?
Yeah, I'm okay. To the light.
Okay, great to have you on, my brother. Can you just state your full name and your institution you work with there in Bomb Mines?
All right, my name is Kesedi Sumo.
Okay.
I work with Radio Former.
Okay.
And also, I'm the chairperson for the Bomb Concerned Citizens Network.
Very good. Chairperson of the Bomb Concerned Citizens Network. You work capacities. Tell us, I've been getting series of reports, and there's a picture I'm displaying right here where things have gone haywire. And of course, there's no regular activities going on there since China Union returned to that place and they have been operated. Tell us the story about how it had been like for the concerned citizen. What the perspective of the concerned citizen? How will you describe what they are doing there?
All right. Thank you very much to your light for affording us the time. China Union closed down Operation 2015 August due to the downturn of iron ore on the world market. But around 2022, we saw they're coming back. They came back with the plan of constructing a steel plant. But now upon the United Party government taking over, we saw everything here changing. In fact, the steel plant that was previously planned to be constructed, we see it being halted. And then basically, what we got from our investigation, China Union has some partners that are working, that join them to carry on the mining operation in this part of Liberia. And so far, China Union is only responsible now for the bomb port, as we are told, and the railway. So the mine here is being run by different company. One of the companies is called Bonley, and another one is called HMR. But what we noticed is that there have been a lot of bad labor practices going on here. When it comes to how to hire Liberians, and also the Chinese themselves are doing basically all of the skill work, especially the driving, the moving of equipment, even down to tricycles are being moved by the Chinese. Liberians are only doing the art work, on skill work, and the field work. All right, so the labor ministry folks have been coming. For instance, they will ask me to go along with them, but I noticed all the time there have been some interruption coming from the minister proper. Today, it was a sad news when the assistant minister for regional affairs came along with her team to establish. How do they call
the assistant minister for regional affairs?
I just cannot remember her name because she left with the station. Actually, she was so angry when she was leaving. So she came with her team. She came with the newly appointed labor commissioner for Lower Bond County, which this China Union Constitution falls under him. They were going up the mine to do a formal introduction, but unfortunately for them, they were stopped at the checkpoint. on ground that the labor minister have instructed the management of Chandler Union that nobody from the labor ministry should enter the concession without his approval.
Wow.
Yeah.
Is that,
and when it comes to the PSU involvement, what you just said is true. We have been seeing PSU officers driving the Chinese buses, especially when they are going to town, when they are going to Moravia. You will see the PSU officers driving them. It's confirmed.
PSU officer driving the Chinese in bus.
And then to July, just imagine the main entrance to the concession.
Yeah.
There is a Chinese always assigned there. A Chinese serving as security.
Wow.
I have engaged the PSU people several times, and they told me it's not my concern. So today is a sad day for the people of Bomb Mines, because that was a hope. If the labor office is established here, I think some of these issues of the mine will be addressed. But as we speak now, the whole program was disrupted today.
I think specifically, I don't know what I'm getting the names right. I think the lady name should be Madam Deba E. Johnson, Assistant Minister for Regional Labor Affairs, something like that.
Yeah.
I think they should. Yeah, I think maybe. Yeah, but
and the newly appointed labor commissioner for Lower Bond County, he's called Anthony Moses.
Oh, so they said we're not going to. I didn't know where now. So is it the first time that we are experiencing this? Because if she was slapped in the face with such, and then it's the first time, then we can now understand that it was just newest mandate that was passed by Councillor Clark.
This is not the first time. Even the I'm told which Ademahu investigation, it was confirmed that the county attorney for Bond County and the county superintendent, they all were stabbed at that same checkpoint before. Yeah.
Wow. That's terrible. That's terrible. And okay, I think Deba E. Johnson, they said she's the daughter of the late Senator Prince Johnson. Because you know that whole labor ministry they gave it to the Nima people, eh?
Oh.
yeah. So I think I got her name right. She's the what? But what are the citizens saying? In fact, these agreements, when China Union was coming back, they were practically begging to come back. And you said something. You said they promised to have built a steel plant, which of course will have afforded citizens in that area to get jobs doing. They have abandoned that, and then they brought in different companies to operate while they just controlling just the rail sector. How is that?
So I think this is where we from the civil society background, we have observed that this is a situation that they spark up or that they resort to violence because the citizens are quiet. And once you take the microphone to some of them, they will tell you it's not time for us to talk. When the time comes for us to talk, we're going to talk. And then with the involvement of the lawmaker or the Fudi family, what he have assured the people is that until the Chinese can do what they're supposed to do, they're not going to take a piece of iron ore from here.
So are they blocking them from taking iron ore? Is that what you are saying?
Right now, they are doing their setup. They have not started mining iron ore, but they are doing they are carrying on some setup. But from the look of things, when they start the iron ore, it will be a massive production. It will be a massive production. Trust me.
So they are setting up for that now.
Yeah.
And in the meantime, the citizens are not involved in terms of the labor sector. They are not involved with some of the jobs, the basic jobs.
No. In fact, the the hiring, that's the HR department, even outsource
Also,
as well to one Liberian company they call Christ.
Christ.
Yeah, Christ.
So that Christ is responsible to hire people.
Yeah, Christ is hiring people for the field job and welders.
But Christ not dealing with the Chinese. The church.
No.
Oh God, this country. Anyway, thank you, Kezo, and we wish you guys all the best. Just in case in your civil society capacity you are to get further updates, please share with us. But the images here can tell the story vividly as to what you are saying. Thanks so much for joining us.
You're welcome. It's your life.
All right, so he's casually there trying to share with us what's happening there. Channel here. Honor, we are administration. You listen to him when they were begging to come back. The We Are administration pressured them into carrying out what we call substantial development. They're not coming here to come behave like the way they behaved during the Ebola time. They left this country 2015. They ran away from here, blah, blah, blah. The We Are government wanted something to happen down there for the citizens. So they say, you need to have a steel plan. They say, we're coming with steel plan. We're coming with something better now. They have left it. The police assigned them with them, driving them all over the place. The police having gun. The gun that was meant to protect the citizens is now being used to scare away the citizens and use against the citizens. Because everywhere you go, Gregory Coleman is into some kind of business. The man has commercialized the entire police and made it a partisan police. So he didn't want to back up to all the government officials who want to steal. Once you want security backup to back you up, Gregory Coleman will say the security there. That is what it is. That's bad. And you see, all these things are happening. We are highlighting it. We are not lying. This is an assistant minister, Senator Prince Johnson, who used to condemn almost everything we did, despite all the good he did. His own daughter was slapped in the face. You're late. Because they have carried a new labor commissioner there, and the labor minister said that nobody. So what was the essence of it? You just want to tell the lady, say, call your senior staff management, call the management, and tell them, say, China Union is no-go zone. Because the presidency is no-go zone. We have already deployed police there for that purpose. If you all go down there, the police will deploy them there so that they will shoot the citizens if they want to protest. So that what we give them that mandate for. So the Chinese are protected. Anytime the Chinese are leaving and they're coming to town, we assign PSU officers to them to get gun. Any citizen that stands in the way of those Chinese in their buses will shoot them, will kill them, like we did in Kinjor. That's the mandate from Campus Okra. Bad labor practice. Could you imagine the labor minister who's supposed to be promoting labor sector in favor of the citizen is the one that promoting foreigners over the citizens? No job already. No investors coming. The last one that you met there when we are had there, instead of you prevailing on there and say, look, you employ more people there. What you people doing now is what? Using the security against the citizens and instilling fear in them. Like you listen to Kazali, he said the citizens are quiet. They can't say anything because they gun at their heads. They see police passing around every day with gun. They see Chinese men standing to the gate serving as security, backed by police with gun. When the policeman going anywhere, he gave the Chinese men a gun, Liberian gun, and say, anybody try you here, shoot them and kill them. That's the mandate we came with. That's what happened at China Union. You see that? This is a country you have now. This is what you were insulting us for. When we were there trying to protect this country from harm, you were there exposing the country to harm and danger. Today, that's what's happening now. But that's life. And we all will live it. Whether you like it or not, it's up to you. You have to live it for the next 6 years. That's what I have said. Even
Any government that comes, next campaign I will run, any government that comes to power after this, we don't deserve to have 6 years anymore because Liberian people, they are inactive in terms of taking action. So 4 years will be enough. Day that 4 year thing we're talking about, then we're thinking about wrapping up now on the over here. Then they will work hard. Because George Weah has told us that you can give 4 years to a government, or government will work. George Weah only used 3 years, practically 3 or 4 years. George Weah used 3 years. No wonder he wanted this whole thing about cutting down the presidential thing, all the things. We have demonstrated that we can use 4 years and develop this country. Because we had talked about in 2018, 2019, nothing happened. From 2018, 2019, nothing happened. We're still trying to regroup here and there. 2020, Ebola then started. Let me say COVID-19 started. It took all the way to 2021, 2022. In fact, the whole year, George Weah said, I want to call 4 years, in fact, practically 3 years. That's what George Weah used to develop this country. Yeah, that's what we are used to develop the country. We don't need 6 years. You see the kind of 6 years that you're going to be wasting waiting for somebody? No, if there's any referendum that they will bring for us to cut the whole thing down to 4 years, now you'll be running going. Because you're feeling the pain. Now one person feeling it. The very United Party people who frustrated in their own government, who are there voting against the referendum issue, they are all feeling it and say, yeah, sit down there. And 2029 will come. They themselves, they are feeling it. So that thing that we are doing, it was for everybody. It was for Unity Party. It was for CDC. It was for independent thinkers. It was for everybody. Today, all of us will have to wait the wait. You don't need it. And thank God we are not greedy men or whatever it is. I know we are, by the grace of God, bring back that referendum attempt again. Because we are does not want to live in this country where you got to wait for 6 years for useless people who after 2029, after he should have left power and build this country up and put it on the red trajectory, so kind of useless people come back there, then we can get in 6 years for them to run everything. Look at what happening to the parks. So we got to wait for 6 years for them to destroy the whole Invincible Park. We are waiting for 6 years to see them destroy the Unity Park and the PHP Park. We must wait for 6 years for them to destroy everything we have built. You think that's where in just 4 years we can manage it and say, look, you move from there and we'll come here. That is what it is. It's enough. You should start thinking. That's when people start thinking. We don't need 6 years. We don't need it. We can say 4 years, 3 terms. And at the same 12 years, 6 years, let me say 4 years, 3 terms. Finish. That means you can go 3 times. You can run 3 times. So we can say what? How many times you can run? And at 12 years, you say, oh, no problem. But let us get you the first 4. If you don't manage the 4, you will not get 12. Finish. No. You will see presidents will be respecting 100 days deliverables. You will see it. You don't see development flying all over the place in this country. Don't call me AB. If you just reduce it to 4 years. You see. And you waiting for what it says here? Now one waiting. You're sitting now. Oh, AB, you're passing around. Oh, the reverend here. You're passing around. We don't even know about it. So as a result, we'll not vote for it. We'll not do that one. Blah blah blah. No problem. And all waiting for 6 years now. And all of y'all passing around, causing all those noise here and there. We have showed us that we don't need 6 years to develop this country. Anybody get real hard for this country to do something? 6 years too much. That's what we have told us. It's not by words, by action, by deeds. He told us as a nation, open our eyes to say you don't need 6 years for you to develop this country, for you to make an impact as a president. We have taught us that. Not only taught, but he taught us that. And everybody waiting, huh? I see some of my sisters in Unity Party, they're doing all kind of thing on grateful government here and there, blah, 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 2029. 2029 is long. But you were there voting against it. Who then benefited? The Boakai. Who then benefited in Dillon? Who then benefited in Yobli there? Who then benefited? You're still crying. Even you, the United Party people that they were rallying and useless in you people thought. Today, you are crying while they are enjoying. When we are saying this thing here, you're not seeing it. You know what it takes? They say, oh, yeah, I want to do it here for you to make a song to what it called. And you don't want to go open diaspora conference in America. They acting and you let the diaspora people. When you were here voting against and dual citizenship, when they were rallying against dual citizenship. Now they see Bwaka, Tirone was sitting down in America there talking about diaspora conference out of fake something to steal money. Do these people have any interest in it? Why you're not be looking at these people and telling them say that you're keeping the country backward against? We are just sitting down for 6 years. And you're voting against the referendum and say, no, we don't want it. We're not doing it. We're not even voting. And why you're doing? And you see why you're ending up with now? You will wait. All of us will wait. Now one person waiting. When we have brought that thing, we was doing it selflessly. And say we don't need to put bread on these people for 6 years. Let's cut it down. Let's take them for rainy season election and carry them to dry season. Another good one again. We now want it. Folks here, man, for him to the wise is quite sufficient. Are your government? Are your government there? Are your government right there? The very bad thing in your day haunting you today. The thing you voted against is haunting you today. The thing you voted for is haunting you today. Every other thing you will feel it. And all we here to do is to remind you. Yeah, y'all watch out. We are getting there. So let's get to the lines interact with you right here on this die. Tomorrow we're going to have Leo, Prince, Sherry, Bro, and the rest of the other folks. They are going to join in on tomorrow's show. It's going to be quite fascinating. As you go, my lord, what's up? How's everything with you? Let's get to the lines and interact with your callers. Folks, don't forget. Yeah, and let me get to the first caller right here. Hello, how are you doing? Hello.
Are we there?
Okay, so I get to you right here on this very time. We are certainly getting there. With God, all things are possible. All right, so we were setting there. This is it, right here.
When Liberians are desperate for leadership to deliver, desperate to know the truth, and desperate to know the real issues confronting the nation and the facts surrounding those issues, there's only one forum that provides the answer. Face the issues.
All right, so let's get there. There is the only forum that provides the answer. Let us get there. This is here on this very time. Medicine Yadolo. Let's hear from you. I'm still investigating that stuff you sent to me. I'm still checking it up before I talk much about it. Thank you. Medicine, let's hear from you.
Hey B, how you doing? Thank you so much. You know, I was at home, I didn't listen to the whole program, but where I came and met you up talking about the Chinese behavior, and they will not allow anybody to work in their country. AB, that's true. All the Liberian students that can go to China for study, none of them can even get a janitor job. You are not allowed to work. When you are caught, you'll be deported. You cut your study or where you come from. As the conductor of the Moravia, if any Liberian student who went to China to study say they were allowed to work. In the United States, when you get R20 visa, the student visa, when you are granted R20 visa, you can study in America. The United States government gives you social security card. You do part-time work. They allow you to work part-time. You can't work because the cost of living. Because of the cost of living in this country. I got a friend, a bastard guy. He was principal for Habel High School in Habel. When Ellen became president, begins superintendent for McGibby, Mr. Livapia. After Ellen fighting, Ellen talking and saying to China for study to get a master. The man was in China. By the time they finished graduating, Ebola broke out in Liberia. The Chinese government forced them to leave their country because they said the time they came for has finished. They make it into Liberia. Ebola caught his wife, a beautiful wife. Ebola killed a woman. He and his children were in quarantine. Small Ebola guy were going to die in that.
Oh,
that's how wicked they look by anybody. Mr. Livapia is a bastard guy. That's how wicked they are. And our government will take our country and turn it over to them and do it like that. We got our own security protecting them. You see our arm that our taxes pay for against the citizens. That's how wicked people are. Chinese people. Even you go to that fast food restaurant, a Chinese restaurant in America, yeah. When a family work there, they don't employ different person. When a family work there. That's how bad our people are. And our people gave them our country, they're running it. The United States is the only better and civilized country in the whole world.
You're right.
They are based on their immigration law. In America, you can file for your mind and power. They can be working with it. You can bring them here. You can't carry your mind and power in Canada. You can't carry your mind and power in Europe. You can't carry your mind and power in Australia. The United States is the only civilized country. Let me tell you, when Ebola broke out, the people from Guinea, Sierra Leone, and Liberia that came to America on visiting visa, the U.S. government gave them TPS status, temporary protected status, the same status that was given to the Liberian refugee during the war. They gave it to them for the condition in their country to get better before they go by.
And all that they say in the country today, it can't be in Asian country, it can't be in China. It cannot be in China, but it can happen in this country. All those that came from, even personal people I know from Fasun Habio, they stay in the country today, they can't do it with Ebola. Those wicked people that do not respect human value,
Right.
they treat human beings like that in their country. Our government took our country and give it to them, and they're using our own country like that. What kind of government we get? What kind of country we got? It's so sad, AB, it's so sad. But thank you, expose them. The government will do something, or the president will take on them. Expose them. Thank you for the show.
I don't know, chase those human beings out of the country.
Chase them out of Liberia, you can chase them.
Those Chinese people, they are very wicked. They are bad labor practice.
Wicked people, they are wicked. They are wicked. Ask any Liberian student who to tell if they can do janitor job. They can't do janitor job.
You're gonna be sitting out there and say, that one that you put go out on their phone, they just get BB a photo in the shoe. They be
And lead. The third one go back on them will lead.
Yeah, man. What kind of better
That Kenya, when you read the Mama Society in Kenya,
yeah,
the Mama Society in Kenya,
go out on minute. They mean get bad labor practice.
Bad labor practice. They are not good human beings. They don't get half of the world population. Their government does not even get job for them. Do you know that billionaires in America can take their money to go invest in China because they pay them low wages. They pay them low wages. So they carry their money that they pay them low wages and maximize their profit. And bring the goods to America to sell. Apple, the iPhone we use, Apple get a plane in China. iPhone is produced in China. But they made it with American standard. You got to make it with American standard to come back to America on the market. American company, Apple, they get a plane in China because they don't pay shit there for labor. And the result, you see them floating to third world country like Liberia to go sell cold water on the street. And they in Liberia behaving like human being. They get no value in their own country. They don't get job.
Wow. Thank you, my brother, for your contribution. I appreciate it. We are certainly getting there, and we will get there. And this is it. Let me get on to the next caller right here. Hello.
Yeah, good evening, brother Ebi.
Yeah, how you doing?
Yeah, I'm DJ. What you said, you calling for the power of Kuta.
Yeah, let's listen to you, please.
Yeah, brother Ebi, you said it right. Brother Ebi, you guys that which the 24 treating for me now, only the treating more than that. Because you guys that some of them were a kid, the we are government, even the labor minister at that time. The credit of the labor minister, the labor minister were not treating them good. So now, that is record the minister again, but Ebi, that is record the minister again right now. Even Gregory said, if you Gregory said, I'm all the Chinese men for them. Because they do not appreciate goods. Now they feeling it while going on, and now they say, oh, maybe we are going to live over, we're getting freedom. Now they know that we are going to give them freedom. When you tell the gentleman that plantation, your food again, they say, no, government will be the best government, we enjoy, it will be fun for all, we get facility. It be a good for them. That's the thing. The next time, nobody will tell anybody again. So thank you, brother Ebi.
Thanks, boss, for your contribution. Hello, how are you doing?
Hello, Ebi. Hello, Ebi. How are you doing?
Yeah, fine.
Thank you, because this is Nimba Sidiki. Maybe something went on in this country, what you were not about. Today, there's an argument between the United Parties is all today in a couple shop. The guy took a nut. He said, even if I thought, but you're going to plug me to be running a coconut factory. Hello?
Yeah.
That's why I
nobody can toilet. I said the poor frustrated. They are even drunk. That's why I say don't argue with them. Nobody will kill you for nothing. Nothing will come from inside.
The guy said if I thought anything against Waka, because yesterday when they went to Jamaica Resort yesterday, I was speaking about going on between that black guy and the senior and Joe. We had to go the guy was there yesterday. The son of Joe, we are still mentioning Shama, excuse me, get him up. I am so happy on Jamaica Resort yesterday. They tell me, because me. I said, even nothing happening to Baga, they better be talking Baga, I will shoot you. I said, offer your dream for one thing.
You're supposed to carry they got the police said one of them.
We gotta be very, very careful. We gotta be with us, we gotta be very, very careful. Oh, I look, I don't care for no reason. Thank you. They
want to do foolishness, you do it to them too. I mean, anybody else to pay in this country, you want to do the same thing to them, you do it. What kind of foolishness is that? Who they are the Boka are the one call. Anybody pick on them for you, my brother. You ought to find another means to overpower them and self-defense. Breach them. That's not issue. Hello, how you doing?
Hello, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is running Caddy. 1 million we are saying follower of Abraham Gosling William.
Mr. Caddy, let's hear from you, Baba.
Yeah, thank you for your topic on that discussion. You see, bro, let me tell you, the country is finished. The country is bleeding every day, day by day. The country that we in now we in, bro, there is no law that governing we, the common people. So this time we're walking on the street, we are very careful of ourselves. I went to a place where there were 15 UKs that were there. We were arguing. The other guy took it personally. The guy wanted to really, the way he was bringing the argument at
your magnet, you're putting together, my brother. They get rooms. Don't mean that human being there. You're asked to pay in this country. You're grabbing. I don't know, breach the human being there. You're going to be what going there.
But let me tell you, the message is resonating. Yesterday, that our president his birthday yesterday, I went in a gallery. 2 euros. The other euro. One other man said that in Jowiata he was not taking pay. They paid and he was taking our 28,000. After the people torture him, he said that he was taking 28,000, but now he's taking 21,000. So you see how the law of the people then. So one other guy told his brother too. In a case, the man said that I give me a from Lofa. He said, but I came out because the man that my country man so. As you follow behind him, the other guy said he's not suffering. The man said, you say you're not suffering, my brother. But then next time, don't ask me for anything. I know that you're not suffering.
Oh, that's what I got, my brother. Don't hear him put my brother. Just forget about that. That's it nonsense the day during the time where election time or coming to where you're carrying people in the streets and what they call and I don't want but don't know what they call no, y'all branch them before they are police and even come in. You don't even know that. Oh, you're sitting on there, you put them be taking your net for you and say this, that, here, and there. You don't try, you put them, you want to jump on them, you do anything you can do to them. So you have to do their senses. Foolish people. They make everybody suffering in their country and you're doing about nonsense. Hello, what are you doing?
Yeah, bro, Eddie.
Yeah, let's hear from you.
Yeah, for security reasons, I want to call my neighbor. I'm working with China Union. I'm an employee for China Union. You see, they see Catholic just flag on the air, it is true. Okay. All what you say, Jenna. It is true. If I want to take this guy or say and come to Bonport, you will see PSU officer driving for Chinese in Monrovia here.
Okay.
Yeah. Then we are employing. When you see our condition, you feel sorry for ourselves. You see, Meta is doing no different job. They see money when they do, but their workers' lives are improved than us. Yeah, when we pay, when we want to pay for start going to credit from there, it will be costing our parents.
You say what? Y'all go credit from Chinese people? Y'all go credit from Chinese people?
Yeah, because the money procure first small people not paying us. You see, if I put all school benefit, the money is only for our school and that's going to pay school. So since they put all 6 years and they order this money, we not run the big commitment and they're going to pay money in 3 months this year. We are now under the year. Then the next year they can pay the balloon. But since then, just yesterday, the team of the call our union, they say they didn't get money. Our problem with it, they didn't get money. So we tired with this. We're kind of like we living in our own country. When you go to Poma, AB, a teller, it's about good this guy, or you send him to Poma. You will see the living condition on the workforce. There is no medical benefit. We can no hospital to go. Yeah, no, there is no have benefit. So what like we are living in our own country, it's about 18 hours. Yeah, everyone is talking to all of that. So what okay small say to me, it is true. Yeah. We are fair. You see, now I don't come and because if I come and
No, my brother. Relax. I will be there. I will jump on it. Go human being there. I want to go. You know. I don't even know who they're dealing with here. I don't want you dealing with that. Abraham, we are dealing with here. So I'm coming for you. Hello, how you doing?
Yeah, how you doing?
I'm fine, boss. Go
Okay, I
ahead.
just want to share two technical information with you, and it might come on. First thing first, at the EAW hospital, right?
Mm-hmm.
The EAW hospital want to be changed from a general hospital to just a pediatric hospital. So the nurses and doctors, they're not happy. So there might be, and sure will be, a go slow or a protest on Monday, Sunday, Monday. And then secondly, I got information in the US here that the governor of Liberia will be taking over the EAW soon. So just watch over that. Or
The
you can
governor of
be
Liberia?
yeah, that's it.
It will not be strange,
You
my
know,
brother.
should be taking over
That
EAW
Joseph
soon.
Walker Medical Facility down there, so that one part, you're right, 100%. Great info. All right. Watch out for that. Yeah.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you, brother, for your contribution. And how are you doing?
Yeah, GAB, how are you?
I'm fine. Please go on. Let's listen to you.
Yes. You speak with one of the employees of China Young. This thing, they told it tonight, a very serious. I want you to do it, continue with it. Because we're really suffering in China Young. We the employees, we don't know our state or where with the company or we don't where with them. Right now, another company now say, oh, people you're pulling out that China Young in Liberia, but China Young not in Liberia. Our friend to the poll, they took the photo, they knew of the company, they sent it to us. When you enter China Young open and you not see China Young, you will see their bow. What kind of people are here? And one of the Chinese call Mr. Wife, the man work, he more than the minister. He more than the minister. Because the man, everything about the ministry, he knows it inside, outside. So nothing can make him afraid about China Young business. We're really suffering. We're suffering. We the employee of China Young.
Wow.
The people owe our own money before they get us small. We have to call us. When we come at the end, we ourselves will be scared because no job in the country. Alas, you don't want top plenty, they will start stressing you to pull you down. The reason why some of us call it and the one call the next day now, we'll be talking about putting you down. When you go to the real ministry, you will be walking until your slipper or your shoe, everything chakra. So please help us, brother. You have to help us. Only you can be able to push our cry because we tired crying in Burma.
Okay, so I want to know. I don't know whether I can get to the regional officer, and I don't know Opa Moses, and he's the I think he's the new guy from Lower Bong. I don't know whether it is true that his boss lady was prevented from entering China Union today. Yeah, Opa Moses, I'm trying to reach out to you. I hope I can get to you. Hello, how are you doing?
Yeah, good evening, Eddie.
Yeah.
My name is Sarah Sheriff, and I join you from Sports Bridge.
Okay.
Mr. Eddie, they are taking to damage our country.
Certainly, the damaging is
They
ongoing.
to carry our country back war. Eddie, look at internet. When you open your internet, you see police in your keke or the lane and the rules. What police officer you get a power in your hand? You know how to use it. You hang your car to the car, boy. You the people have displaced our country. If you want to see the things on Facebook and people or like bureau. Police officer hang your car or car, you able to take the man lesson and get on by the kids that man you hang on the car. Look at what happened over there. Your own country. Somebody tell you what to do. What do that do? Stopping you for head away. Maybe the country finish you. Maybe if we not stay to fast and pray for the country for you to move in the papier. Like bro, damage and our children, their life will damage. That's what the papier came for. If this kind of thing happening in like bro, men are keen to rescue our country, rescue our problem. Every I get nothing to say here. Ever.
All right, thanks, my brother, for your contribution. So let me see what I can get to Opa Moses, what I can get him. And Obi, how you doing?
Yes, Ibi, good evening.
Yeah, I'm trying to reach out. Yeah, Opa Moses, yeah, I'm trying to reach out to you. There's this information that we received from the citizens of Bong Mines. We understand you are in Lower Bong and China Union Force under your control. We have been told that your boss lady was prevented from carrying her attacks along with you today. You care to confirm that?
Yes, Ibi, I think the information is true. And we took over since last month, the 9th. And to really, access Channel Union have been very, very tough for the Labor Ministry. And it has been very tough for the Labor Ministry. I'm seeing it without fear or favor. It has been tough for the Labor Ministry to enter Channel Union.
So it's a no-go zone for the Labor Ministry.
Yeah, when I got there, I was given this communication and shared with all of them because I managed to get all of the contacts for Channel Union. And it will surprise you that they're having almost like a 13 to 14 contract group in Channel Union. And that's a statistic that we got on the contracts that the companies, the Chinese companies that are there. So we try to go there because there have been a lot of information on bad labor practices there, really from injury. Some people die on the job, and that was also buried. So we try to ascertain some of these facts because those are alleged allegations. So we wanted to ascertain some of the facts, and we took over to get some of and to know how many persons working there, how many Chinese are there. But we were told by the PSU officer that assigned there, the PSU commander, that they said no labor personnel should enter that place. And that was the
instruction they gave to the PSU officer assigned.
Yes, according to the PSU officer, and that was stated today before our boss lady, which is the regional labor minister, the assistant minister of regional labor, Minister Deba Johnson. We went there today to do formal introduction because they are not being given access to the concession. So the minister thought it was to go and introduce us to them, telling them that these are people that are responsible for labor matters there. In fact, the labor office will be built in Beaumont because of the many allegations coming off from Channel Union. And then we went there today. Unfortunately, the PSU officer stood before the boss lady and told her that she was not going to enter until she called the labor minister, and the labor minister should confirm. We must say, I'm a minister and I'm responsible for the region. There's no way that I'll be denied. In fact, the law, she started quoting some of the provisions in the law that allow her, as a labor personnel. In fact, not just all, but any labor personnel assigned there, they should have access to the concession area. And that they denied her today, and she left in anger. I will tell you that she was very angry, and I think we will have to take it up with the minister to see how best. But the Chinese are there, and it's true. All what the guy said, I was trying to listen to him, the civil society guy. All what he said is true. No black men over there driving any small vehicle or equipment. Let me put it that way. All the vehicles over there, all the equipment have been driven by the Chinese. For what I saw there, they later on I've been there. And the Chinese man is a security to the gate. A Chinese man do a security job. And it will surprise you that some of them, they even going as far as brushing. Some of the brushing work that's going to be given to Liberians, they are doing it. And, yes. So we try to make maybe this country, if we make this country better, like for some of us, I think, and not because I'm speaking on the media to you, but some of us character.
You're right.
We work with integrity. We go to places, we don't want to compromise anything.
You're right.
And that has been our problem because we don't want to compromise anything. Because I will be residing in Beaumont. And if I'm residing in Beaumont, I will have to, make the workers, let them know that the labor ministry is there to work in their favor.
You're right.
And that's what we want to do, because the kind of practice that have been there over the time when we take over, we cannot continue that, because this government came on the matter of what working for the Liberian people. But if we see the kind of thing going on, that policemen who's supposed to be there to safeguard us, the Liberian, protecting the Chinese and making us we're supposed to discharge our duty that we have that we are paid for, and you tell us that we can't enter to do our work. And there was accident the last night. There was accident took place the last night, and it been conceived. There was another accident case that was on ice. The guy whole foot got caught. We had to unive that. Yeah, the man foot got caught. Maybe we had to unive that case now before the minister proper, because I called him and told him, and he had to send the health and safety officer there, and were established. Although they're not allowing us there, but we are digging behind some of the stories that are there, because there are Liberians that are working there. We can't continue that these people continue to suffer the way. And the guy telling all the food they gave them, the food that they gave them, is not even worth for the dog to eat. So we need to get on the other side, because these are allegations that the people are making. Let's get on the side to verify this information about the bad labor practices, whether they are true or not, and they are not giving us answers. So we are coming to a conclusion that if you don't give us answers, then all what the workers are saying, it is true.
Yeah.
But we need access to that place. Yes. So I think from this identical issue, because even the journalists were there, because it was a formal, introduction program today. But unfortunately, they never allow. Thank God the EFBC correspondent both from lower and upper. Lower Mike Gibby was there, upper Mike Gibby was there, and the guy from lower Bong, they were all there. So tomorrow, I think maybe it will be flag on EFBC again. We can't work that way, and that's what we're seeing.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Wow. But I just hope you people be able to engage the minister. Perhaps they could be saying their own thing. And so with this feedback, you'll get back to the minister, and maybe the minister will say something else.
Yeah, AB, for me, I deny, because they said it was a minister that gave that information. That information that no labor personnel should go there. But I personally, on this media, from there, I deny it, and I'm still denying it. Except the minister, tell us, but I know Mr. Kobakra, that I know, who is a very good lawyer and a very good person, will not tell us that. Will not tell the company that no labor person should go in there. So I think that was just an allegation, and we will try to verify it, but I don't think so.
So how do you intend to go there? You got to get back to your boss. But anyway, your biggest boss was there. She will report it.
She was there, I think, because we had the director of regional labor, the assistant minister of regional labor. They were all there, and they said they're going to make that case. And we need to have access to that place if we work there. Maybe that's just a fact. We need to have access there, not just a week, but on a daily basis, because you're having almost around 14 companies that are operating in there. We almost, according to the information we are getting from the guys that work there, because we get some insider, there are almost 500 Chinese that are over there. And some there, 500 Chinese, some there no work permit at all. They just smuggle them there, and they on a mountain. They don't even come down to Burmans for the information we're getting. So government needs somebody, how they call it, or revenue to boost, to boost the economy. So we need to really get there. So it's just about that, AB.
All right, thank you, Opa, for giving us this update, and we appreciate you. And that's your job, and that's what you guys do. But we appreciate it. Thank you so much for this update. We hope that Madam Johnson will be able to meet her big boss about it. But that's not the first time. They've always said that they are using Cooper Cry and Gregory Coleman are working together and making that thing to happen. It's just that you people working with them, you don't want to what they call it, but that's it. But these are things that we know about, right? So the issue about work permits and so forth, yeah, it's possible that they're able to just dump bunch of Chinese down there misbehaving all over the place. These people are terrible people. These Chinese people, don't see that they say, oh yeah, they can't do the other project, yeah, that nothing sound can come from internet. They get bad labor practice. That's just who they are. And these people, they will not be correct. And that's why it is. But we know them. And we will follow this to the letter, and we'll try our best to infiltrate, and they will know. And whichever way we can, and we know how to go about it. That's why they want to be compared themselves with America and this, that, yeah. And you want to compare yourself with America, wicked bunch of people like you people. You're able to compare yourself. You're looking at kill people. Look at what the people are discovering. They are chopping up people's phone and hiding it down there. They're keeping the people there. You must somebody there, they're killing them and throwing them away. Those Chinese are wicked people. If somebody fall caught and then you're trying to hide it, what do you want to do with the person? You think you kill the person? Do you know how many people they're killing down there? I don't know their mind, something that they put on just die there because they don't want anybody to go there now. So who will report it? Who will report the story? Nobody. So they kill you, they chop your phone up, and whatever it is, they get ready, they dump you, they bury you. Under their mind. No people are able to do it. These Chinese are terrible people. And we really, we have to be very much careful in this country. While it is true that we need jobs and so forth, well, our government should be able to stand up for us in the wake of these people, in the wake of these kind of conduct. It's not really good. Well, Liberia should be crying at it. That kind of nonsense they can't happen in Ghana. Nigeria, why about it? They may not take beastie and knock it on somebody here. Because they may not get told that the government will come there and the government try anything to chase them. That's how people are. Why we should be saying that be aligned, kind of human being can be passing our country and be chopping up people for and hiding there, dumping there, and burying them all over the place? What kind of behavior is that? Police ought to be standing holding gun against citizens when it's ought to be protecting citizens? Sure. Somebody put out do all kind of thing and when put on there say, maybe they want to no, they're my country business, nobody play with. The day God blesses people like us. and they say AB the day he labor minister in this country, you get ready to run. Me, a labor minister in the country, you get ready to run. You will run from day one. You will run. It can be whoever you will run that day. You don't even know about Paul or Ozzy. Anyway, thank God. We are getting there. The day they say AB again, so now get ready out. Just tell any president for that matter, I say you're making labor minister for just 6 months. Let me just claim the system, I will resign. Give me 6 months. In 6 months, I will resign. And in 6 months, let's sign it that you have nothing to do with it. Whatever it is, anybody bring my computer, tell them say go to the man. The man has a tax to perform just for 6 months. Finish. 6 months, these human beings there, they will get in their places. Be one and I can be arguing at kicking people and talking to people anyhow. I beg you, yeah. They even know. But anyway, that greed can make a man to do it in there. Hello, how are you doing?
Yeah, good evening. Thank God that I found a million last week. Thank God. I'm friendship with the leader Weston, which is one of Nigeria's legitimate owners, and I joined you from Central Virginia.
Go ahead.
You know, the way they got stopped, they touched me. I will lie down in there. I decided to climb somewhere hard to get to there where to be able to make my contribution.
Mm-hmm.
The issue of Chinese Star Labor Party. If you want to see it in clear view, just go to where they're doing it, fair money. Here to Virginia, we have some of them. Come there, come here. You have noticed that Chinese men left from where Asia he come here, he kind of like, residing in a dilapidated church building. And the worst part of it, the most part of it hurt me is that you will find our security people who supposed to be like, carrying on to make sure that armed robbery going around, they will list the devil that there they are right now sitting there. They are private security to those people. What is that? They are not just into bar labor parties, but they are also into bar labor, bar concession behavior as well. Come and see the Central Virginia rule. All of the time the people of Central Virginia that will be protesting before they can ever go down the pole on the road. Those guys are making wild blow, yeah. But they don't care for where the money coming from. Let the man get them money to get them spend it to do save money, but they also now doing traffic. Making our brothers there who's supposed to be doing a trucking business around now, they are putting them out of business. Just recently, the people of Central Virginia had to protest. Sometimes, years before last, I have to join behind one of the young guys and make sure that they the chief mechanic, he beat that guy and kept the guy in his church. When that guy came to me and complained, I told him, what you really want to do? You want to work with me? He said, no, I said, gonna let go. I told the guy to my banner. I used to be hearing people say, I want my banner, they my banner, but from the day my banner, saying that man to Saul Beach, I started having great admiration for that man. When my banner went into the case, he noted that guy, I thought it was wrong with the young man. He got it right to be placed to the brother.
So you said the same money area, they are not just in the same money, but they're doing truck business. Taking our brothers
I said truck business, come to Iron Gate, the guy that do the stuff, go take him, I go to them.
And the police people are protecting them as well. Gregory's.
I said they are being protected. That's the funny part. That's the part that really hurts me. The case was taken to the brother by Shirako, and the people knew that it was one. They have him, and they remained at the brother depot there. At night, that guy went and gave the police people the saying who. But fully for him, he forgot that the Malaysian knew the clothes that were owing. So we got into that he was saying who. We told my brother that, oh, the father that my brother, you don't tell me that thing. The next day, when he started to go to court now, he went and took back, he changed his clothes. The moment he realized the man knew that it was true. Go away, the messenger put it down, you can carry in the rubbish. But more than that, no. If you really want to see the bar labor party, don't go to the BDO like talking about China Union. I agree. But go to the same money place. It's not for the place. Go see how the Chinese guys are HDOs. Go see how our brothers are being enslaved right in their own country. And because you know the bulk of our brothers in the country, they are not in Canada. The bulk of them, they don't really have sex. They don't know that way for they feel that when they leave the job, they will die. So they are just following anything that the Chinese guys give them. If you go there, baby, you will cry. I tell you will cry. And one thing before I can leave the land, baby, if the CDC government was to come back to power, I will be the number one person that will campaign for you to become the labor minister in this country. I will be the one to push for that. There will be no other position but that labor minister. So I leave the full country up. Our people are in the real poverty. They are suffering. They are being enslaved. It's a very bad thing.
Thank you, man.
All right, thank you, my brother. Folks, that's all the time we've got. And we are right here together on this very day. Where is going to be our wife? Wow, God is wonderful. And we are certainly grateful to the Almighty God for everything. We are going home. The day, and I'm telling you people there, anybody or foreigner associated with God Labor Party, the day I hear they say, Anthony Abraham will or Councilor Abraham will what they call you just start living or just start conducting yourself. Because the money you can use that you think it matters. Let me tell you something that these people don't know. Let me tell you something. These people, they are not friends with you forever. It better you build relationship with the ordinary people than building relationship with the people at the top. The people at the top, they are not in numbers. They may get their money, but they're not in numbers. The ordinary people are the one that can empower you for you to get money. Not the people at the top. People cry there for them to say that you've been a lawyer all through your whole life, here and there, blah, blah, blah. What if money will scare you and coming back? This is a terrible thing. Well, there you're here and they say, Anthony or a Councilor Abraham, well, you just get ready. You're finished. What I say I will run away, but you will change your behavior. You will see that real man, you'll be saluting him. Anybody, whatever, you will be calling, saying they are complaining. Now they won't be laying your complaint. You will be laying the Liberia man complaint to us. Not Liberia man laying your complaint to us. That time will be over. You will now come to us saying that how your people treating how your people are behaving like this. Then will now come to deal with them. But your own, you're trying. You don't even know about the point. The transformation that coming in this country, it started already on. We are on it, and we are setting it there. Watch out. Watch out. With God, all things are possible. Do have a pleasant night. Bye bye.
When there is a man to pray, there is a God to ransom. You didn't bring me this